Hey, welcome back. Selamat datang kembali di Bahasa Little Project. So, welcome back to Bahasa Little Project. So, this is our lesson 4 of slangs expression in Bahasa Indonesia. If this is the first video of the series that you are watching, I would really suggest you to start from the very beginning. You can find the playlist of our Bahasa Gaul. Again, I've mentioned this previously that Bahasa Gaul is slang in Bahasa Indonesia. Okay, so slang is bahasa gaul. So again, you will find the playlist in the description. Okay, I would again really suggest you to learn from the phrase number 1 first. So okay, without further ado, let's move on with phrase number 31. This is a slang expression that is also very commonly used by youngsters, by anyone. Number 1, okay fix, or number 31 instead. Number 31, okay fix. Obviously, these two words are loan words from English, and we just modified them and use them as our slang expression. It means it's confirmed. Equivalent is baik, sudah dipastikan. So it is confirmed. Okay fix. So for example, this is a conversation. Besok ketemu di cafe ya. Okay fix. So this expression is usually used both in spoken and also in written, in chatting. So when you chat somebody on WhatsApp, for example, and you have fixed your schedule with the meeting, with the meet up with him or her, you can use this. Okay fix. Okay, you can also change this to okay sip. Okay, we learned about sip in our previous lesson, lesson 3 of the slangs expression in Bahasa Indonesia. So yeah, check it out if you haven't learned it. Okay, fix. Kita lanjut. Number 2. Kui. So, I'm not sure if you realize this. So, this is just a backward spelling of you, right? For those of you who know this, okay, you means let's. We also learn this obviously in our step-by-step complete Bahasa course, level 1 to 10, that you mean let's. So now this is the slang expression. Now youngsters, they have another trend to reverse the spelling of an interesting word. In this case, you become kui. So K-I-U, right? So it is just reverse engineering, reverse spelling of the word. So yeah, I think we have some of the examples of this that we will probably discuss in this series. So again, kui is just a slang or a more fancy way to say you, which means let's go. Formal equivalent is ayo. This is the super formal one. This is super formal. This is less formal. This is slang. Okay. And by the way, some of you may know this, some of you may not know this. Slang is actually also a very famous band in Indonesia. The spelling is rather different. Okay, so it uses K instead of G. So if you browse YouTube and you search this slang, you will be able to learn Indonesian from song via this very famous band. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, example, kui. Kita nonton bareng film ini. Let's go, let's watch this movie together. Again, I'm not going to discuss the structure and the grammar of the sentence. If you want to learn step by step how to create sentence, then join our complete Bahasa course level 1 to 10. We have level 1 available for free on YouTube. It has helped thousands of students worldwide, and we have a special discount, 50% discount if you want to buy level 2 until 10. Just go to bahasalittleproject.com and you will be able to find it there. Okay, now number 33, bucin. Bucin means being overly infatuated or whipped or being in love. Okay, basically means that you are super in love with somebody. So bucin, terlalu mengagumi seseorang, being overly infatuated, into someone. Dia benar-benar bucin, selalu ngikutin kemana-mana. Okay, dia benar-benar bucin, selalu ngikutin kemana-mana. He or she is really whipped, always following everywhere. Okay, bucin. Next we have garing. Garing is dry, not funny. Whenever I make joke, most of the time my wife would say this expression, garing. Kamu garing. You are not funny. Even though I feel like I'm funny, but sometimes yeah, that's what people feel, right? So yeah, garing. Again, we have R here. You need to roll your R, and then we have a nasal sound, ing, garing. So tidak lucu. That's the formal equivalent. Tidak lucu. Jokesnya garing banget sih. That's the example. So joke is obviously a loan word from English. Jokesnya kok garing banget sih? Why are the jokes so dry? Okay, garing. Ah, garing ah. Okay, let's move on. We have lolos. Lolos is to successfully escape or avoid something. Lolos, lolos. You need to pronounce the S clearly. Lolos. Formal equivalent is berhasil lolos. Gue hampir kena marah bos tadi, tapi untungnya lolos. Gue hampir kena marah bos tadi, tapi untungnya lolos. We learned this slang expression, right? In our very first slang expression in our lesson 1. So if you haven't learned it or if you have forgotten it, go back. It is super okay to review back. Okay, I almost got scolded by the boss, but luckily I escaped. Okay, lolos. Next we have nongkrong. Again, we have so many nasal sound and R that you need to roll. Nongkrong. Nongkrong, hanging out, spending leisure time together. Formal equivalent, berkumpul. Example, minggu depan, ayo nongkrong bareng di cafe. Ayo nongkrong. You remember this, right? This is the formal expression to say let's. Ayo nongkrong bareng di cafe. Let's hang out together at a cafe. 37, 37 we have gosong. Again, we have a nasal sound, gosong. Burn or overcook. Formal equivalent, terlalu matang. Terlalu matang. Terlalu is over. Matang is cook. So terlalu matang is overcooked. Okay, so example, nasi gorengnya gosong nih. We learned about nih, right, in our previous lesson. So learn that there if you have forgotten it. Nasi gorengnya gosong nih. Nasi gorengnya gosong nih. The fried rice is overcooked. Nasi gorengnya gosong nih. Next we have bokap. Bokap or nyokap. So this is again a very fancy way of calling your dad. So bokap is dad. Nyokap is mom. Again, this is usually only used by youngsters in when they are talking to their peers or their close relatives. Okay, bokap dad, nyokap mom. Formal equivalent is ayah or ibu. Ayah is dad, ibu is mom. Okay. Bokap gue lagi meeting, jadi nggak bisa dihubungin sekarang. Dad is in a meeting, so he can't be reached right now. Bokap gue lagi meeting. This is all slang, right? Bokap gue lagi, and we have discussed all this. So yeah, again, we tend to use a lot of slangs in our day-to-day conversation. So again, this is something that you will not be taught in like formal classes or Duolingo. Okay, if you are learning from Duolingo, I don't think they are teaching it there. So yeah, use this. People are using this all the time. Next, we have loyo. Loyo is weak. Weak, loyo. Loyo, weak. Loyo means weak, okay, lacking energy. Formal equivalent is lemah. Gue lagi loyo nih, semalam begadang terus. Gue lagi loyo nih, I'm feeling weak. Stay up all night yesterday. Begadang terus. Begadang. Begadang is stay up all night. Okay, gue lagi loyo nih. Again, we have slang. 4 words are slangs. Okay. Last one in this lesson is seret. 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 So both E is pronounced as E and you need to pronounce the consonant clearly. Seret. Slow or dragging. Formal equivalent is lambat. Hari ini kerjaannya seret banget. Kayaknya nggak bisa selesai cepet. Hari ini kerjaannya seret banget. Kayaknya nggak bisa selesai cepet. Cepet is also a slang expression. The formal one is cepat. Cepat means quick. But in everyday bahasa we usually say cepet. Cepetin dong. Be quick. That's a bonus lesson for you. So yeah, there you go. If you want to learn more about step by step of Bahasa Indonesia, go ahead and join our complete Bahasa course. Go ahead to bahasalittleproject.com to get 50% discount. And again, this is super important phrases that you will use in the day-to-day conversation with Indonesian. This is something that not most courses teach you. So I hope that you have been learning something from this. If you do, please subscribe and share it to your friends and support us by joining our premium course or donate if you want. Terima kasih dan sampai jumpa.